begin tonight with a search for a murder suspect. Take a look at your screen right now. Police say this is 38-year-old Rafiq Thompson. They say he's armed and dangerous and has an extensive record.
You can still see the chalk outline from where shell casings fell at this exit off of Gulf Road. The search continues for the gunman. Here's another look at him. 38-year-old Rafiq Thompson. The man is wanted for first-degree murder and other charges after police say he killed 31-year-old TAMARA Cornelius. She was pumping gas here at King of Prussia, and this all happened about 10 o'clock on Friday night. According to their investigation, police say the two had a prior relationship and spoke briefly before she went in to have dinner at the Cheesecake Factory restaurant nearby. From there, police allege Thompson followed her to this nearby gas station. While the victim was pumping gas, the suspect shot her and continued to shoot as she was trying to run and get away.
It's just getting crazy around here, all over Philly, like. Something like that is just like unnecessary.
The suspect has multiple cases dating back to 2011 from charges ranging from aggravated assault to robbery.
His ex-girlfriend near the King of Prussia Mall is now also charged with the murder of an unborn child.
Authorities released this image Thursday from a security video police say shows 38-year-old Rafiq Thompson holding a gun moments before he fires and kills his pregnant ex-girlfriend. It happened near the King of Prussia Mall on a Friday.
Tamara Cornelius was 14 weeks pregnant. The defendant knew she was pregnant.
Court documents also show that the suspect texted and called Tamara Cornelius dozens of times just days before the deadly shooting.
21 times he called, 93 times he texted her. Those all went unanswered.
But authorities say the suspect requested to meet her for dinner on Friday, and Cornelius agreed. It's not clear why, but police say after the dinner, Thompson followed Cornelius to this nearby gas station with his lights turned off before firing at her several times.
I know a lot about his criminal history. He's not allowed to have a weapon for a variety of reasons. Including the fact that he's on state parole for a felony conviction.
He was on parole at the time of this murder?
Yes, he was.
An affidavit from Thompson's most recent arrest shows he pleaded guilty to aggravated assault in 2018 in connection with intentionally striking his previous girlfriend with a car in Philadelphia. But the affidavit shows Thompson was released from prison just 1 year later.
And the Pennsylvania Parole Board did not respond to a call and email asking who was responsible for Thompson's supervision and why he was released from a prison after a year.
Friends and family gathered tonight to remember the pregnant woman who was gunned down at a gas station in King of Prussia. Police say the gunman was the victim's ex-boyfriend.
Family and friends planted flowers and a plant in the Overbrook Park in honor of the 31-year-old Tamara Cornelius, whose nickname was Myra.
She was just such a beautiful person. And when she came in the room, she just light up the room.
She would help anybody. She loved people. She loved her kids.
The pregnant mother of 3, about to welcome her 4th child, was gunned down at King of Prussia Exxon last Friday night.
She was so happy to have a baby. She wanted the baby so bad.
The alleged gunman, 38-year-old Rafiq Thompson, seen here in surveillance moments before the deadly shooting, investigators say. Cornelius identified Thompson as the father of her unborn child through text messages with the suspect. Prior to the shooting, the two had a previous relationship, met for dinner at the King of Prussia Cheesecake Factory restaurant, but Thompson abruptly left only to follow Cornelius to the nearby gas station and allegedly kill her. Today, in addition to murder charges for Cornelius' death, the district attorney added another first-degree murder charge for the victim's unborn child.
Clearly evil in his heart with this.
Investigators say after the murder, the suspect then went to a fast food restaurant to eat. The district attorney, Kevin Steele, said that he was an ex-convict who should not have been in possession of a firearm.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Frank. Welcome back to the channel. So we see this extremely sad and tragic case where the monster Rafiq took it upon himself to gun down his ex, right? Maybe he was upset that she was pregnant. Maybe he was upset that she left him. It sounded like they were no longer in a relationship. But two things stand out, right? As a man, we are taught from the time we are children, do not put your hands on a woman. Point blank, period, right? Do not put your hands on a woman. I have sons, I have daughters. When they hit their sisters, the first thing I tell them, do not put your hands on a woman, right? So obviously, this man missed that day at school, right? And that could come from many different things, right? He might have seen his mother abuse. He might have seen his father abuse his mother. He might have seen his mother abuse his father. Whole bunch of different things. Could be the bottom line there. There's so many different things that we don't know. We do know that a serious problem with that, right? That it's not just that current girlfriend. He went to jail for hitting a woman with his car. So that tells me one of two things. Number one, he has anger problems. Number two, he does not respect women whatsoever. So for him to gun her down, to follow her, that's premeditation, to follow her from a restaurant with your lights off so she doesn't see you in her rear view mirror, then you follow her, you wait for her to pump gas and let shots off on her, and then kill her, and she's pregnant with your child, and you know that? That's some sucker shit, man. And this shit is happening way too much right now. I'm working on a couple stories. Men, been an uptrend since Corona, since the pandemic. It has been a huge uptick, especially in Philly, with men killing their female partner. And I'm gonna work on some of that stuff. So that's a big topic for me. I seen my mother abused when she was young by my father. I have children, I have 4 daughters also. So that's a big thing for me. I tell my daughters, look, you don't never let a man put their hands on you. You don't never let a man disrespect you. But you also do not put your hands on a man, right? Because every man don't play by that rule. It's a sad situation. Hopefully they knock his dick in the dirt and give him all the time in the world. I hope that man gets life sentence and then some. He got 2 first-degree homicides on him in Pennsylvania that's punishable by life in prison. Mitigating circumstances, you can get the death penalty. I hope he gets it all. He deserves it all. Think about her other children. She has 3 other children that have to go on without her. Think about that shit. Dude needs to be locked in a cell and treated like an animal. That's what he is. So that's all I gotta say with this one. Cut blank. You know, this is real short and sweet. Dude's a piece of shit. Hope he gets everything that's coming to him. And you know what else? He'd be the same type of dude that if somebody disrespected his mother or one of his sisters, he want to blow their head off, right? But he has no problem disrespecting somebody else's mother or sister. I don't get it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient. Have a great day, y'all.